Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. Today, we're going to play some Ember-Eyed Behemoth alongside Downpour Drenches the World, going up against Habsburg 6. Let's get it! Alright, opening up with a Mountains. Let's see. That's going to be a lost condition. It's going to be a Blight Cascade. Those two are fine. We can actually have this land number 4 gather out of the 8, and then there will be nothing to gather into the 6. Then we can just let this trade off with the Dahan naturally. So we'll take a Blight, and then one Dahan will survive, and it'll counterattack and kill the town. That's a fun little thing. But yes, this land number 4 is going to be an LC. But we can still get some damage done in there, right? We can get in there and use a Surging Lahar plus do a little stomping to kill a town and an explorer, which will leave 3 towns behind. And that's still an LC. So I guess in that case, if it's going to be let's see, if it's going to be 4 towns and an explorer, that's 9, 10, 11. We can use our Terrifying Rampage in order to make it only deal 7 damage, which makes it not an LC, which is probably fine. So this first turn, I mean, one of the things that Behemoth does is a lot of damage on turn 1, which is not very effective against Habsburg. So we kind of just want to do anything else. An interesting thing to note here is that when this town gathers in, it'll pocket out land number 8. Which happens all the time when you're playing against HLC. I guess the question is, what do we do with our stuff? I mean, we could make like a Sacred Site here at F2, just jump our Incarna over and do damage there in order to kill that city. Besides that, I'm really not sure what we're doing on this turn. Strongly considering doing a Dark Skies in order to not have to deal with a Cascade land number 4. It does mean that there will be an extra town on board F on that first escalation, but it means that we don't take that Cascade, which is possibly something that we don't want to have. A little unconventional, but I think I'm alright with doing this. We'll just actually wait for we'll wait for the slow phase to do that. When we can go over here, we can discard. Can discard you and you in order to place some presents. Here and here. Let's see, coming into the 3, we can gather. Oh, I wanted this to gather so that way we could deal our little thing over here in land number 6. But we're not going to get that now. Oh, does that change it? I think it does. I think it means that we would actually rather use an Unbearable Deluge to solve the 4 instead of what we're actually doing. So we'll go here and here to hit that with a deluge, which means that we, for this first turn, maybe we just kill a town in this land. Maybe we play foundations. And we can slide a presence this way. Funnily enough, actually, we could just repeat foundations. And then we'd be in a happy place. Okay, pocket. Then if we kill these and then let this die, then that means there is no town to gather into land number 8. That works. So then we can jump our Incarna over. Jump up this way. Surge in Lahar. Do a little bit of damage. Ooh, Quicken the Earth Struggle is fantastic on Behemoth because when we empower next turn, our Incarna becomes a sacred site. So, Quicken the Earth Struggle is a really, really easy card for us to hit, and of course we have our G2 as well, which just gives us so much flexibility. We're not going to play it this turn, but we will be playing it in the future. This turn we'll go Terrifying and... I think we'll just get some wilds on the board. Over here for Downpour, what do we have? We could do a Here There Be Monsters and just kick out the town after it builds in land number 8. We could do... That's going to trade. This is going to gather. Could do an Enticing Splendor. Enticing Splendor right now just denies the 8 from building at all. And that seems way better. We do this, gather you. Might as well defend here. Energy, and then we'll deny some damage. Not all, but some. Okay, choose a land with disease, 2 damage. Ooh, that 2 damage is going to be super relevant. Because, yeah, that has 1 HP, so this is going to slide up, and then we can actually kill it with our Incarna. That's very relevant. Over here, we don't have any slow damage to hit, so we'll just pick off the Explorer. Ooh, I could gather this town into this land, and then this will build but not gather. Is that good? Over here, I could gather this town in, and then it just becomes a wash. Same damage all around, nothing happens. But that has a bit of an interesting effect. I could gather this town. This will still blight all the same, and then it won't kill the town afterwards, which is no good for me. Wait a second. No, hold on. That makes this into an LC. We don't need that. Okay, yeah, I think we'll bring our Incarna down to the 3 and clear it. So that way... wait, this one should get a second town, shouldn't it? Okay, yeah. Alright, just a pacing thing. Yeah. Yeah, well, we're going to Exaltation like that, so we can go empty land and here. Let us push our Incarna this way and stomp it. Great. Now we empower, bring our Incarna into this land, just get bulk value here. We can deny a blight with our Blazing Intimidation. And just because we can doesn't mean that we should. I'm just going to float the card for a second. So Surging Lahar plus 2 iterations of 4 would be 10 damage. That's going to pull a town out. So it's going to be 7 HP in this land. So we would wind up going 4, 5, 6, killing 3 towns, sliding our Incarna, and going to hit something else. Probably just go hit, slide, hit. This town's going to gather up into the 7, so that's not going to work. We could go hit, Surging Lahar, hit. Be 4 with the Badlands, which will kill a town. Could be 1 wasted damage. Not sure how much value the Surging Lahar has this turn. Might be better off just playing like anything else. Although actually I don't want to play the Exaltation because it's my only plant card. I could do a Terrifying Rampage here instead of pushing. Save my Blazing Intimidation for something else. Or we could use Blazing Intimidation to like deny a build. Both of them will gather, so we don't get pure value. Do like something like this. And then next turn, we double grow, play all of that, which gets me the next tier of my innate for 4 damage per rep with that Surging Lahar for just tons and tons of damage. That could turn into something. I mean, this is still 6 damage here, right? So I still kill 3 towns. But the difference is that Blazing Intimidation does not solve the set. Well, I guess Terrifying Rampage wouldn't either. I think I'm alright with this setup. Let's see. Over here for Downpour, we have Twilight Fog. Seems like the kind of card that'd be really nice to play. Because we could just like strife off some towns here. We could also gather explorers. We could deny some builds. Like maybe we slide this presence over into the wetlands, and then we build this up so that way it becomes a good location for our Quick and Ear Struggle on our next turn. Yeah, what if we did this? And we did you and you. Bringing this in, we can strafe off that guy after it gathers, just solving the land cleanly. And then, yeah, Repeat of Enticing Splendor does not accomplish anything. Okay, we have one card in the Invader discard, both Spirits pay an energy, that's perfectly fine. And then over here, pay an energy, and you can pay 1. Ooh, that damage could be relevant. Only one viable land, that's fine. Oh my gosh, how did I forget about land number 2? That's an LC. Nothing, oh my gosh, totally forgot about it. Wasn't even looking at it. That's crazy. Gathering into land number 3. Let's go here. Gathering into land number 6. Let's go here. We do get the back-to-back on sands. Now I must pay attention to land number 2. If that ravages, we just lose. Okay. So I think we Twilight Fog here and here. We can double stomp just for value in land number 4, and then work our Incarna over here to land number 2. Let's go here. Double grow, going bottom, bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage here. Okay, that's fine. And for Downpour, what are we doing? Well, we're going to be playing this Unbearable Deluge in land number 7. It will be isolated, which is a bonus defend 2. So it's going to be Ravaging for 6. 1 repeat of the card will be fully defended. Or if I add a second presence in the land, then simply the defend 1 will get the job done. If I double grow, discarding 2 growth twice, then I'm probably going to hit the 2 per presence, which means that it's going to be fully defended regardless. Or like with 1 use, it will defend for 3 with an isolate plus a defend 2, which defends for 5 against 6. And I can pair that with what? Dark Skies ain't it? I mean, maybe it actually gets me this. Dark Skies gets me this. Allows me to stay a little bit more focused. I can do that. So if we go like here and here, play both of these guys. Okay, we defend 10. Where we take a play? Okay, yeah, right there. Sorry. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Now we should be at 0. Okay. I could also repeat Dark Skies here in land number 1, Blazing Intimidate to clear this out, and then That'll be solved. That leaves it just 2 lands active for next turn. This one we kind of sort of want to let blight just to get that 3rd blight onto the board. Yeah. Then over here we're just going to hit for 4 twice, which will kill City, City, Town. Okay, we'll go add to the Blighted Lands. Yeah, we'll just push from here because we're comfortable, and then here we'll go this way, which means that nothing can gather into the 8, which very well could make it no longer an LC, and then we don't need to do anything about it. Over here, we are looking at not wetlands or sands, so it could be jungles, mountains, or coast. Coastal mountain. Oh, because Dahan counterattack damage got reduced. That's why. Okay, I thought I was going to kill some explorers as well. Oh, I would have preferred to gather this way, but there's a trigger for that. Okay. Over here. Go city. Oh, drat. Yep, that becomes an LC still. And that's still present. Okay. Very unfortunate. So I think there's no being cute here. We just run right in and let's just do all of our damage. Okay, come on in again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, it doesn't even full clear after all of that. But it does put me in a decent position for this next turn. I would like to not take an LC here. But I think the way to do it is I just have to sacrifice it, throw a presence in there and sacrifice it for Unbearable Deluge. Which is probably fine. I mean, really, I should be playing Gift of Abundance more often. I think it's the only kind of, like, Emberize Behemoth doesn't really need support in terms of like energy or cards. He has a very tight build. So non-traditional support is very good for Behemoth because most other things just doesn't make use of. Call to Ferocity, Shadows of the Burning Forest are 2 variations of a very strong effect. Being able to just push invaders from lands that you'd rather not have to deal with them. It'll be effective in H3 this turn. Ooh, yeah, this F2 is going to be a really big deal as well. If we fast push this with the Blazing Intimidation, this town is going to gather into the 1, and so land number 2 will be solved. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. Quicken almost gets the job done here for defense. That's not in range. This is, though. Or we can just let it fly and do something like this. But that consumes all of our plants. So I want to hold on to that guy. Ooh, Fire in the Sky. Is insufficient to make 8 no longer an LC, but it is a good card for other reasons. It'll protect the 2. It's Fast Fear, which is just nice to repeat in general. Call to Guard is definitely one of those cards as well that gets really, really good the more you repeat it. Like thinking about land number 1 this next turn, considering there's a 50% chance we get the back-to-back there, we have to strongly consider this. It's going to be that or a mountain. So either the 3 or the 1 here are going to get back-to-back. And this 2 could get back-to-back. But let's stick with this one, right? Becomes a defend 2, defend 3, defend 4. With just a couple repeats, it quickly becomes like a 0-cost defend 9, which is very, very slick. It's going to build a city, gather this town, which is 8. 8 damage, 9, 10. So yeah, just a couple repeats with Call to Guard. Also gets the counterattack in. Very, very effective. This has nothing to gather in, so a Twilight Fog will solve it. And it's not going to explore. So let's see, an Unbearable Deluge. Might just throw another presence in there, because right now it's going to be hitting for 8, 9, 10, 11. Defended goes down to 8, so we have to bring another presence in to make it into a Wetlands, so it'll isolate. And then having that presence there is just good for, in general, we're already halfway there for Foundations, just drop another presence and kill everything. Yeah, Twilight Fog's going to solve this one. This land will probably just, use our presence and our left innate in order to handle. Don't need to do anything with. Yeah, I think that's it. Here. And we'll do that. Yeah. And we're going to flip the blank card. This 1 damage on a town could be helpful if I move my Incarna up this way. We can make sure to gather the damage one. Ooh, okay. Now, the event says that a Dahan's just not going to participate in Ravage. So currently, let's see. It's defended for 5. It's hitting for 9, defended for 5. If we bring this in, it'll still hit for 2. And the event only stops 1 Dahan from participating, so that makes no effect. Might as well break up this 5 stack, right? Because that is not doing us any favors. Also, it makes the Call to Guard repeat more effective here, because now it goes to 3, 4, 5, as opposed to like 2, 3, 4. And okay, so let's say this does explore, right? So we have boom, boom, boom. So it's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4, 5 would hit for 9. So if we gather this in, 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5. And then if it doesn't, so 50%, if it doesn't explore, then we don't need to invest any more actions. I think that's worthwhile. So make that wilds look a little cooler. That's fine. Okay. Put a little bit of pressure on us. Oh, wait, hold on a second. No, we gather from this guy. So that way this solves land number 2. We did get the jungles. Okay. Which means that we do have to invest a little bit extra. So let's see. Only 3 damage twice, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could shadows here, kicking out you and you. Kill city. It's just less efficient. Come over here. We can kill city. 2 damage to the town and kill the explorer. Push the town into the blighted land. Let it die. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we have to shadows here in land number 2. It's going to be 4, but we're definitely going to hit the double defense. That's going to be no big deal. We could drop 1 presence into land number 2 to solve that problem. Like, if I just strife this city right here, then my defend 10 just gets it done. I could do this, it kicks a Dahan out, and then I just go Dahan, defend, defend. So I use the repeat, and it will damn near fully defend this. I think no matter what, our Incarnate's going to wind up in this land, the next slow phase. I think this turn we go here. Go here. That just makes way too much sense to me. And then we can go... Because like, we can just drop like a single presence in this land. Almost. Wait, that's gonna blight anyways, so there's no reason to Twilight Fog it. But we can slide a presence. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be putting so much weight on our presence. Because if we do this, and then we do this, and we go here, and that'll be defended. That'll be defended. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be defended. That'll be... I need a second presence to defend this. Okay, discard 2 cards. So we're going to wind up playing Call to Guard as well as... what? Maybe it's a time for a Gift of Abundance? Gift of Abundance, so I can go for like a double Surging Lahar in F2. I mean, honestly, I kind of just want to just double grow, picking up the 3rd energy, because then I'll afford everything anyways without any risk. We're 100% playing Call to Guard. And then we are playing Foundations? Maybe we just go to 3 card plays instead of going for the air element. But by doing this, then I can actually just pull a major on our next turn. Because I'll be left with 1 card left in hand. So what am I not going to play for the next 2 turns? Probably not Enticing Splendor. Probably not Dark Skies. Yeah, this is probably the play. Yeah. And then over here for Behemoth. Let's see. We are a plant short of being able to hit everything, but if we hit this fire, then we can still get a max threshold off 2 card plays. So we shall do this. Okay, no blight. Yeah, we're gonna wind up just repeating this exaltation. Or maybe I just take energy, honestly. Energy seems perfectly good to me. Just gives me more flexibility for next turn. Because we don't gain any energy on reclaim. Yeah, go here. So this will kill 2 towns. Build a town, gather a town. Will be right back in the same exact thing without that strife. Or we can kill a town, a city, and an explorer. At which point it'll also just build a city, gather a town, and it'll be the same position with 1 less explorer, which is, I guess, better. Maybe since we have tons of energy anyways, we can afford any major we want. We can call to guard again. We can call to guard 2 more times, right? Because we get 3 repeats. And if we bring in 2 more times, then it kills 2 for a town, 2 for a town, 2 for city explorer. Sure. At this point, we can go like... does damage? No, damage doesn't matter. Sure, why not? Kill an explorer. I don't know. Now we can do something like this. If we get rid of the blight, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the board. But we're also no longer escalating. I'd rather get rid of this blight. Let's just keep the blight around. We already flipped the blight card. Sure, and we get a free explorer kill. Finish using powers. Oh, that's my Incarna movement. Okay. Ooh. This... Does that change anything? Yes, it does. It gives me a blight here. Very unfortunate. Ooh, because that's where we want to jump our Incarna to as well. Seven Dawn to clear the land. Oh my gosh. Well, all of a sudden, land number 2 just became a big problem. We gather here, and then we take the strifed one. Well, we tried. Okay, this land number 2 is turning into a really, really big problem. So what shall we do? we shall jump here, Surgeon Lahar. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. And we'll go here and here. Oh man, that +1 damage in land number 2 is really, really, really bad for me. That is terrible. Spur could be spicy. Opportunities for cool things to happen. Instruments of their own ruin. So we go here, and then it does a little bit of damage, and it's not nearly enough. UG is going to be slow. It's probably going to wind up being instruments, but I'm not super happy with it. We can move our Incarna in order to defend 10 with Quicken. And that's absolutely going to be something that we do. That defend 10 is going to be insufficient by itself. Because this is currently hitting for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we need a repeat on this Quicken. Repeat on Quicken and actually just kill all the buildings. We definitely want to add a presence to land number 8. So that way Foundations gets value. We get instruments here, kill off 2 towns, so there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then Quicken's good, right? So 1 instruments will clean up the 2 in combination with this Quicken. We could repeat instruments to kill off the explorers here for land number 5. That will help us survive the turn. We can do this for our innate defense. So now, for Behemoth, we're going to want to probably fast push Blazing Intimidation. If we push this to the 2, then it won't come back. If we push it to the 6, it'll come back. But if we push it to the 2, it'll build, but it won't come back. If I get a triple element card, such as this, then I do get my full damage. For whatever that's worth. Okay, we got you guys. Blazing Intimidation, you out. Which is not optimal, the fact that's going to build a city. Putting that on the record. Okay, yeah, we don't want to do that. I was just wondering what that little 2 is. I guess it means the second time to use it. So yeah, I think I've used everything. I guess we could instruments... Oh, not enough energy, sure. We have one repeat left for foundations in land number 8. Okay, Blight. Adding Blight to the board. Definitely not going to sacrifice presence. Adjacent to Blight. Oh, I can't add to the 8. That's unfortunate. Okay, up here. I'll just go right there. Definitely this, so that'll clear. Ooh. That will full solve the 1. So that is nice. Over here, we're looking at... see, 5 damage will kill city, town. If I remove the town, it doesn't really help me all that much. But if I get rid of this town, it gets rid of a city from being built. All right, it's all slowly starting to come together. Just Habsburg things. You just gotta get yourself over that hump. Okay, 1 damage to each. Damage to each. 7 fear is nice. Get to exaltation. Go there and there. Behemoth. Let's see, 6 plus 1 for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Cuts that down with no adjacent towns. So that will solve land number 2. And I can come on over and pick up this city. Oh, no, I already moved once. So I don't get to do it again. See, I get to do it again. That's fine. Kill an explorer, sure. Okay. How close are we to the next terror level? Still plenty far away. There's only 1 city left, but we have way more fear that we have to put out. So this will be defended. It's going to hit for 5, right? We'll probably just defend it for 4. That solves this board. Up here, we've got LC, LC. We got a lot of bad problems. Call to isolation could be interesting. I think I'll pick that up. Because the rest of these aren't super inspiring. Maybe like Cycles of Time and Time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just cycles, just get rid of that blight and just let it blight and ignore it. Yeah, maybe a little bit of fast blight removal is not such a bad idea, because we got 4 lands that with coastal blight. So that way we can focus on the more important things. I could make a sacred site here in land number 8. Does that accomplish anything? I mean, I've also got land number 5, right? So not sure that it accomplishes much. Terrifying Rampage, probably going to be used here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No adjacent towns, right? So it just becomes a 4 damage Ravage. So that's perfectly fine. I think I might go for a major. For getting that Exaltation of Roots, or maybe I get rid of this Shadows. Could get rid of Surging Lahar. But I'm thinking just grow 3 and then grow bottom track. Five, six, seven, 8 energy for the turn. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, T-Sack. And I have the Shadows of the Burning Forest, so that means we actually get the to threshold it. A T-Sack with threshold. Is that good though? I mean, actually our Blight card only makes you lose presence if you have 5 or more on the island, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pitch 3 of them to go down to 4, and then there's just no Blight card to worry about. That's pretty slick. Maybe that's better. Well, no, Downpour really wants their presence around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could actually T-Sack and then repeat it with the Gift of Abundance. Now that would be a spicy banana. I definitely have the energy to do it twice because I got 8 energy for the turn. That is a wild turn. I think we do it. I think we just go for it. But put presents here, though. I'm not sure it matters, because I'm probably just going to sacrifice it anyways. Okay, so over here, for Downpour, okay, we'll bring you in. We will Gift of Abundance for the repeat on T-Sack with Threshold, which will pick up some more elements, which will be nice. Elements almost don't even matter, right? Guess just get ourselves really close to being able to threshold Rain and Mud suppress conflict. Because actually we're only picking up our free earth. We're not going to hit this 2 water. I think I'm just going to send 1 each way. So Pulse Spirits have just tons of options. So maybe we go for like a Cycles. We're going to pick up the free earth, so that's going to be all good and fine. Yeah. This might be a bad idea. Which is the best thing to say when you run off to the fast phase. Repeat a power card. Definitely bringing back Downpours. Right here. Alright, let's just get the T-Sack rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I need to click through? Okay. Alright, that's a whole lot of slow powers. Rampage here. We repeat T-Sack over here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Living Energy, okay. Bat Scout. Reach and Grasp. Gift of Power. And I can spur, probably spurring for this Unbearable Deluge in order to deal with land number 5. Oh, also, hitting the 8 waters is pretty wild. We're so close. We're 1 water short. Oh, if only one of those 2 cards. Alas, what are you going to do? Spur. Oh, wait, yeah, wait. Who am I kidding? We got this. Now we have the 9th water. There we go. Um. Ooh, and wood. Okay, we just don't even take any blight at all. Very exciting. How much do we have in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And if this is at least 5, so we just sacrifice a presence because we'd have to anyways. So then, therefore, with Unbearable Deluge, what are we even doing? Maybe this? Making that isolated? I think we're just kind of playing cards. Maybe we're just going to gain a ton of energy, and then play some majors, and then win. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does not count. Confirm. So yeah, no one has to sacrifice presence. We got this. So we can... I think we get away with throwing away some defense here. We got 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just craft a warding. And then over here, we can just go discard you, pay an energy. Okay, well, getting rid of a town is certainly the utmost priority, so we'll pick up that. And then an explorer adjacent will deny a build, so that is the highest value that we can get. And now we have the classic problem with Behemoth where, like, we have all this damage, but nowhere to use it. You know? Like, I can come over here and kill the city, but then what? I mean, I need to get into these... we don't have a slow to fast, which is a real shame. Elusive Ambush could be useful. Let's see what we got. Bat Scout. Yeah, doing that here for 2 damage. Definitely worth it. Because an Isolate here will just solve the land. Let's see. Voracious Growth doesn't seem to have a lot of value. Because we got rid of the Blight here, so that's not going to get a kill. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to be picking off Explorers like in the 7s. The 6. Yeah, there's not a lot of value to be had from Voracious Growth, unless we want to use it as Blight removal, I guess, which is fine here in land number 1. Let's see. Seer and... we got Song of Sanctity. Mountains and Jungles, you get rid of all Explorers, or remove a Blight. Use that Blight removal. Back to the Join Hunt, huh? Can kill this town. Do we have any other Dahan movement? We have Bat Scout again. Getting ever closer to being able to just kill 2 cities and end the game, but we're not there yet. Let's bring you guys in. You guys in. Am I out of repeats? Not yet still? Still have one? Oh man, okay, so that's 6 damage killing 3 towns. Surely that's gotta be my last one if I do this. Actually, it's just inefficient, so. Okay. I'm also out of energy. Okay, let's do this going here. Let's kill you. Let us... Hold on. Can I do this going 1, 2, 3. Then we can go shadows, bringing this into my Incarna. Kill that again. Seer Anger. Do we even have any wilds on the board? Yeah. But no invaders there. Okay. So we will just go here. Two fear. So actually, okay, so wait, if we just fast kill the city, we just win, right? Because we just need 2 fear and then we're at a terror level 3. So surely, with all of these powers, I can get a fast kill. Surely there's gotta be something. Infestation, do we have Threshold? Surely we can Threshold. We already have the free Earth off track, so we just need 2 animal and an air. Animal, and I got a 4th card play, so I can play an air. So yeah, Infestation will skip a Ravage action, which will then kill the city. Cool. Oh, but I do not have the energy. Oh my golly. What are my other options? Bunch of slow cards? Alright, well, still Infestation, still forgetting T-Sack. But now, a little bit of thought is required. Hate it when I have to say that out loud. Then we go here, here, and just take a minor. Which was a whiff, but that's okay. And we do something like this. Definitely going for defend 4. We go... Oh, do we have any fast to Han movement? Yes, we do have fast to Han movement. Alright, that's going to be the ticket. So we go for a Dark Skies, fast push a Dahan in, and then we can just kill it with this elusive ambush, which deals 1 damage in the land with Dahan. We have the 2 bad lands that will kill the city fast, and that is our game-winning line. We figured it out. We really did it. Okay, so this goes here, and then elusive ambush can deal 1 damage, kill the city, and that gets us terror level 3 and no cities on the island. Whew, oh my gosh. Oh, that caused a lot of sweat. I was just goofing around so much I forgot that we actually have to win. Well, that was a fun little game. So, odd way to look at it. That was a fun little game. A little bit of Downpour. I haven't played that guy too much on this channel. And Behemoth, the new and the exciting. Love to see it. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have a glorious day.